Okay, James Smart Manufacturing from 1854 inception to 1912 merger. In 1854, James Smart, the man, started up a foundry and he called it Brockville Novelty Works. And this was, I think, from 1870, and it mentions hollowware. He was making hollowware, I believe, right from the get-go. So Brockville Novelty Works existed from 1854 right up to 1881 when it was incorporated into James Smart Manufacturing Company. The only thing we have to go on right now, the only thing marked from these eras is kettles. And you can clearly see here James Smart, Brockville. The lid here is trademarked in 1861. It's hard to read, but it's there. This is actually made by Brockville Novelty Works. Now, I've never seen a piece that was actually marked as Brockville Novelty Works. It was always marked James Smart. And there's a side view. It's very antique. In 1881, the company James Smart reorganized everything and took on the Gill brothers. And that was in 1881. And it created the company called James Smart Manufacturing Company. And even at this point, the Diamond G hasn't come into play. So in 1881, we see the company change. This is a kettle from that era. So this will date from 1881 to 1886. You will see the James Smart Manufacturing Company, Brockville. Okay. There is no Diamond G on these. The Diamond G did not exist yet. But whenever you see James Smart Manufacturing Company, it's going to date 1881 to 1886. Now in 1886, this is when the Diamond G came into play. And this is the original Diamond G. So by 1886, James Smart, they say he retired, but it seems more like he was actually forced out of his own company. I read a story, and I'd have to find it again, but the Gill brothers were actually not paying him, and they were trying to force him out. 1886, they changed the company name again after one of the brothers, I believe it was Robert, died, and it was reorganized again as the James Smart Manufacturing Company Limited. And this is where it carried on until 1912. So we see this Diamond G. The G stands for Gill. There's a lot of scuttlebutt going around claiming that the Diamond G came from Gardiner Tool. It did not. The Gardiner Tool purchase happened in the 1890s. I've actually got the evidence in the Facebook group. It's not running it right now. But we clearly see the original Diamond G. And so again, it dates from 1886 to 1912. That's about as far as we can get it down. In 1893 is when James Smart Manufacturing Company Limited bought out the cast iron side of Chown and Cunningham, and we see this abomination. So we see the original Diamond G from 1886, and we see a favorite Peakware Ghost on the bottom. Now, Chown and Cunningham actually made a favorite CNC ware, and I'm not going to get into that right now. That's a different video. But the 9 itself, this is totally James Smart, and these actually have inscribed lines under the handle. We don't know what they are. But this was from the favorite purchase. The favorite wear or favorite Stovin Range logo actually came from Chown and Cunningham at that period. It was also trademarked in the States. I'm not sure exactly what happened. But again, we don't have a whole lot of cast iron from that era. So if you find anything that's marked James Smart Manufacturing Company, or James Smart Manufacturing Company Limited, I really would like to see it. Because again, we don't have a whole lot. And it's just kettles at this point. And the rest of it is likely unmarked. We may never know what it looks like. So it is what it is.